Hi FlossTube, Vanessa here, singing stitcher. Yeah, you've seen my face once, here it is again. Yay! Not really. Anyway, I'm here to do a couple of the tag videos. This is not where I live, this is my store. This is the office. Sorry, not my store, the store I work at. This is the office in the store, and I'm sorry, I hate looking at myself, so I'm gonna try to figure this out, but this feels really funny. Anywho, yeah, lighting is as good as it will get. I had to turn off the office light. As you can see, I got a window sort of up. Ooh, oh, yeah, not good. I have a window up top, and it's bouncing off the wonderful white ceiling. Anywho, so let's get started. Ooh, I should show you the shirt I'm wearing. It is perfect for working in a liquor store. I just have to stand up here a little bit. See, it's drinks and it says group therapy. Awesome. All right, so starting with Cindy Fisher's Fishy Crafts Unnormal Tag. Strangest place you have ever stitched. Sorry, my notes are over here. Let's see. I've stitched here at the store, at the office, at a band practice for my husband. He was practicing, I was stitching. I think that's, I don't know, I don't stitch in strange places, you know, like I stitch at home on my couch. I'm going to try taking it camping this year, and who knows, maybe I'll stitch sitting at a little table outside this year. We'll see. Next question. What is my next favorite hobby? Well, reading. Honestly, I like to read. Although you wouldn't know it this year, or even over the last couple of years. I've been predominantly stitching, and obviously when I stitch, I can't read. Correlation there. Let's see. Oh, I suppose my other favorite hobby is singing. And yes, my singing suffers because I'd rather be stitching than practicing. Ooh, too many ums. Question number 3, to smoke or not to smoke? I don't smoke. I tried it in high school. I'm 40 years old now. Yes, I just turned 40 on June 3rd. Decided in high school that it was kind of gross. And, oh, look, glare on my glasses. Yeah, decided in high school it was kind of gross, and I wanted to sing instead, so yeah, I don't smoke. What is my favorite social media other than YouTube? Facebook. I have a Twitter account, but honestly, I just follow news. I follow traffic reports, I follow news. Basically, it's so I know what the hell's going on in the world, or in my city, or if there's an accident on the highway that I need to travel on to go home. Yeah. I follow a couple of celebrities, you know, William Shatner, Carrie Fisher, a couple of musicians here and there, but anyway. Do I watch my projects or not? That really depends on where the projects have been. Let's see, there are a couple projects that I need to wash at home. They have a couple marks on them that I need to try and get out. I predominantly stitch with DMC floss, and therefore really don't have a problem with colors running or anything like that. So the one project I stitched with Gentle Arts, I will not be washing. And yes, I know there are instructions on the floss itself saying that if you wash it before you use it, you can get rid of possible bleed issues, but I didn't read that. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at not reading instructions on certain things. Yeah, so I didn't read it and just wanted to stitch. Like I needed to stitch something other than Darth Vader at the time. So yeah. What do I do with my finished projects? I frame them. I can't sew to save my life. I can sew a button on a shirt. That's it. What program do I use for digital charts? Well, I don't use digital charts. I'm a paper girl. I have all kinds of Clouds Factory patterns that I've purchased. Any PDF patterns that I've purchased, they're saved. I have them on a thumb drive. And when I want to stitch them, I print them. I print them in black and white. So when it comes to things like backstitch, I then pull them back up on screen so I can see what color goes where, and I'll just write that basically on my chart. I have yet to stitch anything really big like Heaven and Earth or Mystic Stitch, although Mystic Stitch, I think, I could be wrong, I think they only come in paper form. Anyway, do I model stitch or have I ever? No. Up until recently, I didn't know the option was available, but I don't like deadlines on my stitching. It's my personal hobby sort of thing. Like, I even have trouble when I'm stitching for a gift because it needs to be done by a certain period of time. But yeah, no, I don't do model stitching. I honestly don't think my stitching is neat enough or good enough to be model stitched. Anyway, sorry, I just looked at the beer coolers because I can see a reflection of the front door. It is 9:35 a.m. here right now in the small town in Alberta, Canada that I live in, and I am not allowed to open the liquor store until 10 a.m. Liquor laws here in the town. Well, here in the province, actually. So, that was the unnormal tag. Thank you, Cindy. That was awesome. So, there's a couple more tags. Bear with me. I just need to move this so I can see what time I'm at. Alright. Just coming up to 7 minutes. Alright, let's try the other short one. There's 10 Honest Questions by Donna. How long have I been stitching for? Let's see, I started when I was about 8 or 10. I'm 40. So I'm going to throw that out there off and on for about 30 years. Frame or something else? I frame. Like I said, I cannot sew to save my life. I'd really like to be able to make pillows. I don't own a sewing machine. Yeah. And my husband hates throw pillows. They get in the way. Apparently, that's his opinion. Favorite designer? I honestly don't know. I used to think it was Bobby G Designs because they do a lot of cutesy kind of stuff. And I've got my shoes, the Diva, Wicked, and Vixen shoes. I've got the Cinderella is Proof that shoes can change a girl's life. I have a couple I haven't stitched yet. One is Hello, My Name Is, and I'm a Stitchaholic. Kind of fun. But that was until I bought the Tulips pattern that I was going to do for my mother. And that pattern, I mean, it looked great. It has nothing, I don't think it's the pattern really. Honestly, it just doesn't really speak to me, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, other than that, I'm enjoying the Clouds Factory. They're cute. They're fun. I stitched them on 18 count. So they're not too big, not too small. Honestly, I don't know that I have a favorite designer. I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I didn't write answers to these questions. I'm just answering them here. All right. What is the most I've paid for a design, floss, or fabric? Okay, this one I should have prepared for because I honestly don't know. I'm going to say, if I can include them all in one, probably the most expensive kit I've purchased is, I don't know, about $60. They're not cheap. Floss, if I buy it at Michael's, it's 49 cents. If I buy it online, depending where, Stitch It Central, I believe, was 75 cents. Won't be buying from them anymore. I think if you look back at some of my videos, you'll see I have a customer service issue with them. Oh, that reminds me. They owed me one more friggin' container of beads. Mill Hill beads. And they came this week. So yes. Now I can send them the angry your customer service sucks email. Because I have everything I have from them and that will be it. Yeah. Most expensive design, I honestly can't tell you. I don't know. Fabric. I buy my fabric basically from Michael's and Walmart. I will order fabric online for bigger pieces, but I honestly don't know. Really, I don't. I really should have looked that up, so I'm sorry. How many hours have I stitched, like, as in a marathon? Honestly, if I'm not working and I'm sitting at home and I'm in front of the TV, basically the only chore that gets done in my house on a regular basis is laundry. And that's because I can stitch, watch TV, and do laundry. The laundry machine plays its little song when it's finished, and I get up and I switch it over. And I come back and I stitch. So I can stitch all day. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Probably a good 8 to 10 hours if I, like I may take a break for food or whatever, but I've been known to stitch until my hands cramp. And for some reason my hands are sore today. I don't know, 40, maybe I'm falling apart. Kidding. Let's see. Do I have any fully finished objects with major mistakes? There's been a few projects I've done that I've messed up the counting somehow and have not figured out the mistakes soon enough, so then I had to fudge the rest. The bunny with the butterfly on the nose is one of them. I have no idea where I went wrong, but as I continued with it, I knew I was wrong, and it bugged me so much that I almost just said, screw it, and threw it out. But I finished it just so I could finish it because it was making me crazy. There's another one I have. It's sort of the winter chickadees kind of thing. There's 3 birds on like evergreen boughs, and there's snow. I was off by like one row. So like the top half was over here. Yeah, it was. Anyway, the framer sort of fixed that for me by using the mat. Honestly, if I find my mistakes and they're easy enough to correct, I fix them. Let's see. Favorite project I'm most proud of. Wow. Wow, I really should have read these before so I could look around my house. Favorite project I'm most proud of. Holy smokes. I can't answer that. Well, I really like my dragon series. There's the 4 of them. Oh, well, technically 3 dragons and a castle with the dragon attacking the castle. I like those. And I just took Darth Vader to the framer, so I'm really proud of him. But, yeah, I may have to look around my house and look at what I've done and do a short little separate video to answer that question properly. I apologize. Okay, next. When I've lost my stitchy bug, what makes it come back? That really depends on why it's gone. Sometimes I'm just tired of stitching. My hands are... I'm bored with the pattern. Sometimes it's easily fixed by, if I'm bored with the pattern, I start another one. And that's just sort of a recent thing for me, because I never used to have more than one on the go. Let's see. If I've lost it because I'm just not in the mood, then projects can go away. And I don't stitch for a while, and I get caught up on my reading, or I practice music, or I go out. Amazingly enough, I go out and I have a life. Yeah, honestly, since I joined the FlossTube community and I watch the videos, you guys are great enablers. So I see all these patterns and I'm like, ooh, I want to stitch that. So, yeah, you guys kind of inspire me to stitch. Do I have to finish a project before starting new? I used to be that way. Although there was a time where I started a project and got so bored with it, I put it away and then started another one. So I think back, I don't know, I'm going to say 10 years ago, I had probably 4, I don't know if you'd call them UFOs or whips, but I finished them all before I allowed myself to start new, because I thought, this is ridiculous. You need to finish. Currently, as I've learned from watching you guys, it's not a big deal if I start something new. So yeah, if I get bored of something, if it's too monochromatic and I need something else as a pick-me-up, you know, ooh, color, woo, then I'll start. Like, I have 2 whips on the go right now. My most hated stitch. Okay. I had a Leisure Arts leaflet that had butterflies in it. And I love butterflies, so I thought this would be awesome. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. Stitched. And the DMC colors that it called for looked pretty much nothing like what was in the picture. The picture had more muted blues and whatever, and these were really vibrant and almost seemed to clash with each other. And I figured, okay, I'm going to finish it because it may just be because what, you know, it looks like before it's finished. But as soon as I did finish it, I hated it. I wouldn't even frame it. In fact, I threw it out. Yeah. And then the leaflet I had put in a bag, I believe, to go to a used bookstore. But I think I've recently pulled it out and I'm going through my patterns again, just maybe do a little bit of a de-stash of stuff I know I won't stitch. Yeah. So as I'm looking at myself here, I see my wonderful double chin, my pudgy face, and the fact that it kind of looks like I'm bald because my hair is slicked back, but I have long hair. Yeah, it's just in a ponytail for work. As some of you with long hair may know, if it's a little dirty, you can just slick it back. Anyway, so that is 2 tags done. I've got maybe 12 minutes or so before I have to open the store, so I'm going to stop this video now and do a quick whip video, and then I will see, I don't know, I may be a little too busy to do Pam Reed's Stitchy Style tag today. We shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope everybody's having a great stitchy day. See you later.